Hey everyone, if you're a business owner in Brisbane, you already know it's a tough market out there. Well, today we are going to break down a playbook that's all about getting you noticed, getting you trusted, and ultimately getting you chosen by more local customers. And we're going to do it by mastering the art of the Google review. All right, let's jump right in. So let me ask you something right off the bat. Does it ever feel like your Brisbane business is just invisible online? I mean, you know you're giving amazing service. Your customers tell you they're happy. But then when someone actually searches for what you do, poof, you're nowhere. It's a super common frustration, and believe me, we are going to tackle that today. So first things first, we've got to start with the why. Because reviews, they're not just some nice little vanity metric anymore. They are an absolute lifeline for local businesses. This is literally how you go from being just another option to being the #1 choice in your area. Okay, so here's why this matters so much. A steady flow of new, positive reviews, that is one of the loudest, clearest signals you can send to Google's algorithm. It basically screams, hey, we're relevant over here, we're trustworthy, and that directly boosts your ranking in that all-important local pack. It's what gets people from West End all the way to Chermside to actually call you or, even better, walk right through your front door. And speaking of the local pack, let's be clear about what that is. It's the most valuable piece of digital real estate for any local business, period. You know it. It's those top 3 map listings that pop up first in a search. They get seen first, and they get almost all of the clicks. Getting your business right there, that's the goal. And a killer review profile is your ticket to the show. So now we know why this is so critical. Let's get into the how. In Section 2, we're talking about your digital storefront. Because before you even dream of asking for a review, you have to get your own house in order. We've got to make sure your online front door is clean, welcoming, and ready for business. Look, the foundation is pretty simple, but you can't skip a single step. First, you've got to claim and verify your profile. That's totally non-negotiable. Second, fill out every single detail, your hours, your services, fresh photos, get it all in there. And third, and this is a big one, generate that special short link that takes people straight to the review page. It's all about making it easy. Seriously, think about it like this. The fewer clicks it takes for a happy customer to leave feedback, the more likely they are to actually do it. So put that link everywhere. Plaster it on receipts, stick it in your email signature, pop it into your SMS appointment follow-ups. You want to make it the most obvious, most effortless next step they could possibly take. Okay, your profile is polished and ready to go. Now comes the human part. How do you actually ask for a review without sounding, desperate or pushy? It really is an art form, and the secret is making it feel like a totally natural extension of the great service you just provided. And here's a perfect example of what I mean. The wrong way is to just straight up ask for 5 stars. That's not only pushy, it's actually against Google's rules. The right way is so much better. It's gentle and it frames it as a benefit to the community. You're not just asking for you, you're asking so you can help other Brisbane locals find a great service. It's a subtle shift, but man, it is powerful. So when's the perfect time to ask? Well, this little cheat sheet breaks it down. Asking someone in person right at the end of a great experience, that's going to give you your highest success rate, for sure. A quick SMS follow-up within a day or two is great because it gets their immediate attention. And if you run a cafe or a shop, putting QR codes on tables or receipts is brilliant for capturing feedback right at that moment of peak happiness. All right, we've got the foundation down and we know how to ask. Now, in Section 4, let's talk about turning all this stuff into a powerful, repeatable system. The goal here isn't to just do this once in a while when you remember. It's about making this a consistent, almost automatic part of how your business runs. And you know what? Automation is your best friend here. You can totally use tools to send out those review requests automatically. But, and this is a big but, you have to keep it personal. Don't just send out some generic blast. Mention the specific service they had, or the team member who helped them, or even just the date they came in. That little personal touch, it makes all the difference. All right, let's talk about the thing nobody wants to talk about, the dreaded negative review. Look, it's going to happen. It's just part of being in business. But the key isn't avoiding them, it's how you handle them. So first rule, don't panic. Just follow these 3 simple steps. 1. Respond fast and professionally. 2. Offer a real solution on how you're going to make it right. And 3. Take it offline. Give them a direct contact, an email, a phone number, so you can sort it out privately. Honestly, a great response to a bad review can actually win over new customers who are watching how you handle things. And that's a point that can't be stressed enough. Your public replies aren't just for that one unhappy customer. They're for every single potential customer who's doing their homework and reading your reviews. A thoughtful, calm, professional response shows everyone that you care and that you stand by your work. In our final section, we're putting it all together. We're going to cover two absolutely critical pieces: playing by the rules and making sure all this hard work is actually moving the needle for your business. It's about being smart and ethical. So let's be crystal clear on Google's rules. You can never offer someone money or a discount for a positive review. That's a huge no-no. And please stay far, far away from those shady services that promise to get you hundreds of fake 5-star reviews. Now, what you can do is offer a small reward to any customer who takes the time to leave feedback, good or bad. That's playing it fair. So how do you know if any of this is actually working? You track the numbers. It's simple. Every month, just take a quick look at these 4 things. How many new reviews did we get? What's our average star rating doing? How fast are we responding? And this is the big one. Are we getting more clicks, more calls, and more direction requests from our Google profile? Because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. These aren't just numbers on a screen. They tell a story. They draw a direct line from your online reputation to your bottom line. They answer the only question that really truly matters: is this effort bringing in more customers and more revenue? So I want to leave you with this one final thought. Your online reputation, it's being built right now, every single day, with every single customer you talk to. That's happening whether you're paying attention to it or not. So the real question is, are you going to be the one building it? Are you going to be in the driver's seat, shaping it for the better? Something to think about. Thanks so much for joining me.